Before we get into the video, I need you guys to do me a favour. Number 1, like the video. Also comment, let me know your thoughts on the story. Now first and foremost, condolences to Kelvin Bainbridge friends and family. This guy was going to be a father. So a 19-year-old wanted teenager lost his life after being hit by a police car, after he tried to jump out of his moving vehicle after a police chase. 19-year-old Kelvin Bainbridge was a wanted man for spatter burglaries. He was known to police and he knew that he was wanted. By coincidence, he was spotted by an off-duty police officer under A167 by the pub. Now Kelvin, who was disqualified driver, was behind the wheel of his Nissan in Spennymoor at about 2:30 p.m. on October 18th, 2019. Now Kelvin risked his freedom and his life by driving to Durham Hospital with his pregnant girlfriend and his mum to find out the gender of his unknown baby. Turns out he was going to have a son. Now after the hospital appointment, Kelvin, his partner and his mum was driving back to Spennymoor. They stopped at the pub where an off-duty officer spotted Kelvin Bainbridge. The officer called a colleague. So the traffic officer attended the location he was given, the pub car park in Trudhoe. The traffic officer attempted to speak with Kelvin. However, Kelvin just climbed back into his uninsured car and then sped off at speed. A 6-minute pursuit happened before Kelvin's car crashed into a Renault. After the collision, Kelvin then decided to jump out of the car while it was still moving and attempt to flee. Now Kelvin's car was then diverted and hit a wall. Tragically, the police car was unable to stop and Kelvin Bainbridge was struck and it proved fatal. Again, Kelvin Bainbridge was 19 years old and he was expecting his first child with his partner, and that was going to be a boy. Now during this inquest, it was said that Kelvin's mum told Kelvin to slow down, and she also screamed at officers not to chase her son. Again, all the police officer was trying to do was do his job, and unfortunately, however sad it is, if you're going to break the law, there's always going to be consequences, and this proves that sometimes it can be fatal. Again, condolences. Stay safe.